This is number 20, and we're going to talk about kahunas again. I've never heard the word kahuna. It is the name of an expert in the Hawaiian language. Are you an expert in anything? I'm still waiting for an answer. Are you talking to your screen saying I'm an expert at this, that, or the next thing? Because I can't hear you. I expect to hear somebody. Why? Well, I'm still waiting. No one's talking. The Philosophy of Time Travel by Roberta Sparrow. I turn to this page. At the top it says love, and at the bottom of the page it says beer and pussy. That's all I need. It says that right there. I didn't make it up. Don't blame me if it's rude. Why does Roberta Sparrow put that in her philosophy of time travel? Is she a kahuna? I'm still listening. What are you an expert at? Don't say beer and pussy. Assuming you are an expert in something, do you have a young apprentice? Are you teaching someone else how to be like you? So either A, you're not good at anything, or B, you have an apprentice, or C, you are good at something, but you don't have an apprentice. So based upon those options, if you have an apprentice, maybe you'd like to set up a school. Rather than having just one apprentice, maybe you'd like to have a school where you can bring a lot of people in. If you're not an expert in anything, I don't know whether to say become an expert in something, or maybe just become good enough in a lot of things. If I was going to have a school and I was looking for apprentices, I don't know what I would teach, because I'm one of those people that's I'm not a big kahuna. I don't think you'd ever say that I am like a world expert in any particular thing. So does it mean that I need to take a course to learn how to be a big kahuna? I need to go to a school? No, I'm not going to open a school for half-assed people like me. And am I going to take another course to become? No, I'm not. Why? Because I'm fully surrendered, which means I have surrendered my ego, edging God out, and which means I let go of control. I don't even control what I say. I don't have a filter. I don't think about what I'm going to say. And as far as this body goes, it does what it wants. So, I'm a fully surrender. Oh, I'm a kahuna of fully surrendering. How does that grab you? What's the point of being fully surrendered kahuna? It's the stairway to enlightenment. Am I an enlightenment person? Well, if you look at the scale of human consciousness in the past year, 2 different people say they calibrated my consciousness using muscle testing. One person said I was at 540, and the other person said I was at 621. 540 is not an enlightened state, it's unconditional love. 621 is not really enlightened. You got to get up to 700 before you start really being enlightened. So, am I a kahuna? I'm not Hawaiian. Am I fully surrendered? No. Why? Because besides me, the fully surrendered ones associated with this body, there's a bunch of people who calibrated other. What? Well, there's multiple personality disaster going on with me. I have a bunch of other personalities, and not all of them believe in surrendering for enlightenment purposes, so they tend to bring my consciousness calibration down. If they were living on their own, some of the consciousnesses of some of the associates with this body calibrate at 6 on the scale of human consciousness, like a scorpion. Very low calibration. How'd that happen? I don't know. The Masters of Enlightenment have set it up that way. I suppose because they don't really know how to tell you this. They don't set it up. It's the universe itself that sets these things up. In any case, if I was off by myself somewhere, my personal calibrated level of consciousness would be 1,000. The highest you can get. A fully surrendered person has got the highest consciousness on the planet. What else can you do? Once you're fully surrendered, you've given up all control. You don't do anything but be the silent witness. So, it's just that I've got these other personalities around me that, change things. And in the end, that's the way the universe wants it. So, if you don't believe me, then you need to learn muscle testing. And you need to muscle test what I just told you. Some people do muscle testing. It's not hard to learn. And if you think I'm bullshitting, you learn to muscle test. And you test what I say. And if you're astounded, then you got the right answer.